2024 was a somewhat unique year in the basketball world in that not only did we have 2023 and 24 and 2024 and 25 NBA regular season action, as well as the 2024 playoffs, but we also had the 2024 NBA Cup and the 2024 Paris Olympics, giving us a huge sample size of high-level games to look at. Today, we're going to rank the 24 best NBA players for the entire calendar year of 2024. 1. Nikola Jokic. NBA stats: 28.1 ppg, 12.6 rpg, 9.0 apg, 1.5 spg, 58.3 fg% in 83 games. Olympic stats: 18.8 ppg, 10.7 rpg, 8.7 apg, 53.8 fg% in 6 games. Accolades: NBA MVP, All-NBA First Team, All-Star, Olympic Bronze Medal, Olympic Tournament All-Star 5. Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic had quite the year both domestically in the NBA and internationally, helping guide his native Serbia to an Olympic bronze medal this past summer. Jokic's Serbia squad even had Team USA on the ropes in the semifinal matchup, with the Serbians jumping out to a huge lead early in the game that the Americans weren't able to overcome until late in the fourth quarter. Jokic earned All-Star 5 honors for his contributions at the Paris Olympics after becoming the first player ever to lead an Olympic tournament in points, rebounds and assists. The big Serbian quietly may have gotten robbed of Olympic tournament MVP honors for his production this past summer. In the NBA, despite winning MVP and being named an All-Star and first-team All-NBAer, Jokic had to be a bit disappointed with how Denver's season turned out, as the Nuggets fell in the second round of the playoffs to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 7 games. Regardless, the best player in the NBA both last season and so far this season, Jokic is the no-brainer winner of this made-up award. 2. Luka Doncic. NBA stats: 31.0 ppg, 9.3 rpg, 9.0 apg, 1.7 spg, 47.0 fg% in 84 games. Accolades: All-NBA First Team, All-Star, Western Conference Finals MVP. Dallas Mavericks superstar Luka Doncic wasn't able to participate in the most recent Olympics, as Slovenia did not qualify for the event. But he did have an incredible 2023-24 NBA season, one that saw him earn first-team All-NBA and All-Star honors. He had his most successful NBA season from a team perspective, too, as Doncic led the Mavericks all the way to the 2024 NBA Finals, where Dallas ultimately fell in 5 games. Doncic even earned Western Conference Finals MVP after downing Minnesota in 5 games, with the Slovenian phenom averaging 32.4 points, 9.6 rebounds and 8.2 assists on 43.4% shooting from 3 in the series. We named Doncic our playoffs MVP for 2024 even though Dallas didn't win the championship, and how could we not? After all, Doncic led the entire 2024 playoffs in total points, rebounds, assists and even steals, firmly putting on a superhero-level performance to even get the Mavericks to the finals. As such, even without an Olympic or NBA Cup run to speak of, it was still a relatively easy choice to rank Doncic as the second-best player of 2024. There was no shame in Doncic and Slovenia missing the Olympics, either, as they were ultimately eliminated in the semifinal of the Olympic qualifying tournament, so close to qualification for the prestigious event, falling to Greece and Giannis Antetokounmpo 96-68. Doncic had 23 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists in the loss to Greece, though his 10 turnovers were killer for Slovenia's chances that day. Questions do remain on Doncic's fitness level, and his recent calf injury that will force him to sit out a considerable stretch of 2024-25 might be attributed to that. But if Doncic does one day get his fitness to an elite place, watch out. 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. NBA stats: 29.8 ppg, 5.7 rpg, 6.1 apg, 1.7 spg, 51.4 fg% in 84 games. Olympic stats: 21.0 ppg, 4.3 rpg, 4.0 apg, 54.0 fg% in 4 games. Accolades: All-NBA First Team, All-Star, NBA Cup All-Tournament Team. Canada suffered even more international basketball torment at the Paris Olympics, with the country failing to even reach the medal rounds despite boasting arguably the second strongest roster, at least as far as NBA talent, in the tournament. Canada fell 82-73 to host nation France in the quarterfinal of the event. Still, it would be harsh to blame Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for that, who was the team's best player and the second leading scorer in the tournament. In the NBA, Gilgeous-Alexander didn't have much better luck, as his Oklahoma City Thunder lost in the second round of the playoffs to Doncic and the Mavericks. Gilgeous-Alexander put up huge numbers in the series, though, averaging 32.2 points, 8.0 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 1.2 steals and 2.3 blocks on 55.0% shooting from three. Oklahoma City was just too young and lacking in playoff experience to get past Dallas. The former Kentucky standout finished second in the MVP vote last season and already earned NBA Cup All-Tournament team honors this season, pouring in the accolades to finish third in this ranking of best basketball players of 2024. With a longer run by Canada at the Olympics, Gilgeous-Alexander might have overtaken Doncic in this ranking. 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo. NBA stats. 31.0 ppg, 11.9 pg, 6.8 apg, 1.2 bpg, 61.2 fg% in 67 games. Olympic stats. 25.8 ppg, 6.3 rpg, 3.5 apg, 67.8 fg% in 4 games. Accolades. All-NBA First Team, All-Star, NBA Cup Champion, NBA Cup MVP, NBA Cup All-Tournament Team. Despite failing to get to the medal rounds at the 2024 Olympics, two-time NBA MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo had a great year all around, finishing this calendar year with first-team All-NBA and All-Star honors. Antetokounmpo also closed the year having recently won the NBA Cup, an event that also saw him take home NBA Cup MVP and All-Tournament team honors. Had Antetokounmpo not missed the 2024 playoffs due to injury, he might have snuck up a spot or two in this ranking. Even so, Antetokounmpo dominated in Paris, averaging a ridiculous 25-plus points per game in the Olympic tournament, and he was equally impressive in the NBA Cup, leading Milwaukee to a championship in that event, earning MVP honors in the process. 5. Jayson Tatum. NBA stats. 27.1 ppg, 8.8 rpg, 5.6 apg, 1.1 spg, 46.0 fg% in 90 games. Olympic stats. 5.3 ppg, 5.3 rpg, 1.5 apg, 38.1 fg% in 4 games. Accolades. NBA title, All-NBA First Team, All-Star, Olympic gold medal. The first American on this list, it speaks to the state of basketball today that it took until the number 5 spot for us to reach an American player. Jayson Tatum would have undoubtedly finished higher up on this list had he not had a complicated stretch from April through August. On the plus side, in that span of time, Tatum won the first championship of his career, then followed that up by winning Olympic gold with Team USA in Paris. The downside was that he didn't win conference finals or finals MVP in the NBA, nor did he fare all that well in the Olympics, seeing action in just 4 of Team USA's 6 Olympic games, getting benched entirely a couple of times as the Americans made their march to the gold. Whoever blamed Team USA head coach Steve Kerr for Tatum's benching is looking at it from green and white tinted glasses, as the Celtics star shot it very poorly for the American squad at the Olympics, and the team was so loaded it simply had better options ahead of the former Duke standout. Tatum likewise was quite inefficient during Boston's title run, shooting 42.7% from the floor and 28.3% from 3 in the postseason. Because of that, his teammate coming up soon on this list swept both series MVP honors for the Celtics. Tatum seems to be back to normal so far in 2024-25, averaging 29.0 points per game on 46.1% shooting, 37.5% from 3. 6. Anthony Edwards. NBA stats. 26.0 ppg, 5.8 rpg, 5.0 apg, 1.3 spg, 46.1. Blossoming superstar Anthony Edwards just had the best year of his career, being named second-team All-NBA and an All-Star. In the playoffs, Edwards looked like the best player in the world, averaging 32.1 points, 6.5 rebounds, 5.6 assists and 1.6 steals on 56.0% shooting from the floor, 44.1% from three over his first 8 playoff appearances in 2024. The Wolves star then looked primed to take on an alpha role for Team USA at the Olympics, though that didn't quite come to fruition, even if he did perform well for the American squad at the games. Edwards put up the 4th highest scoring average on the team so far in the 2024-25 NBA season. Meanwhile, Edwards has changed his game up a bit to attack the basket less and shoot more threes, with the former number 1 pick launching a career-high 10.1 triples nightly, knocking them down at a ridiculous 42.1% rate. Edwards played more games in 2024, a ridiculous 102 games in total if we count Team USA's pre-Olympic exhibitions, than any other player, so fatigue could be playing a part in the former number 1 pick's somewhat slow start to 2024-25, at least as far as impact to winning. 7. Jalen Brunson. NBA stats. 28.9 ppg, 3.2 rpg, 7.4 apg, 47.5 FG% in 88 games. Accolades. All-NBA Second Team, All-Star. 2023-24 was a breakout year for Jalen Brunson, which saw him go from being a great player to an elite one, with the crafty point guard leading the New York Knicks to the second round of the playoffs. On the season, Brunson earned second-team All-NBA and All-Star honors for the first time. And thus far in 2024-25, he looks well in line to earn more accolades by season's end. Brunson was the biggest snub of the summer for Team USA honors, as the Knicks guard was left at home in favor of more of a table setter in Tyrese Haliburton. The decision obviously worked out just fine for the Americans, but if Brunson had been taken to Paris, he could have finished even higher on this list. 8. Anthony Davis. NBA stats. 25.1 ppg, 12.5 rpg, 3.5 apg, 1.2 spg, 2.1 bpg, 54.7 fg% in 79 games. Olympic stats. 8.3 ppg, 6.7 rpg, 2.0 apg, 62.5 fg% in 6 games. Accolades. All-NBA Second Team, All-Star, Olympic gold medal. Enjoying some of the best health luck of his career over the past year, Anthony Davis had a terrific 2023-24 season for the Los Angeles Lakers, finishing with second-team All-NBA and All-Star nods. It didn't lead to much team success for LA, however, as the Lakers fell in the first round of the playoffs to the Nuggets, with Jokic winning the duel against Davis in the series. Still, Davis's playoff numbers, 27.8 points, 15.6 rebounds, 4.0 assists and 1.6 blocks in 5 games, were otherworldly, so the series defeat can't be pinned on the former number 1 pick. Davis then helped lead Team USA to Olympic gold at the Paris Olympics, as the big man was a steady presence defensively and around the basket for the American squad. And thus far in 2024-25, Davis has performed at a near MVP level for the Lakers, so all in all, it's been a great year for the 31-year-old. 9. Jaylen Brown. NBA stats. 23.5 ppg, 5.9 rpg, 3.8 apg, 1.3 spg, 48.9 fg% in 84 games. Accolades. NBA title, All-Star, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Finals MVP. Another Olympic snub, Jaylen Brown just had a career year, leading Boston to a championship and sweeping both MVP honors in the postseason as Eastern Conference Finals and Finals MVP. Brown was very much deserving of both honors, as the former Cal Bear averaged 24.8 points, 5.2 rebounds, 4.1 assists and 1.8 steals in both series, shooting 48.0% from the floor in the process. Brown is off to another good start thus far in 2024-25, even despite being cold from 3, 31.6% so far this season, putting up 23.8 points, 6.0 rebounds and a career-high 4.7 assists per contest thus far this campaign. 10. LeBron James. NBA stats. 25.0 ppg, 7.5 rpg, 9.0 apg, 1.1 spg, 52.4 fg% in 74 games. Olympic stats. 14.2 ppg, 6.8 rpg, 8.5 APG, 66.0 FG% in 6 games. Accolades: All-NBA Third Team, All-Star, Olympic Gold Medal, Olympic Tournament MVP, Olympic Tournament All-Star 5. It goes to show what a once-in-a-lifetime talent LeBron James is, that he could finally be showing signs of wear and tear in 2024, and yet, he was still one of the best basketball players in the world on the year as a whole, earning third-team All-NBA and All-Star honors for 2023-24. He then went on to lead Team USA to Olympic gold last summer and was both the best American player and the best player in the tournament, winning tournament MVP for his contributions. It wasn't until 2024-25 that James finally showed some signs of slowing down, averaging 23.5 points per game so far this season, his lowest output since his rookie campaign. Even so, James is still putting up 7.9 rebounds and 9.0 assists per game, so he remains one of the best players in the league, despite finally starting to slow down just a bit. 11. Kyrie Irving, NBA stats: 24.0 PPG, 4.6 RPG, 5.1 APG, 1.2 SPG, 44.43% in 90 games. Still at the top of his game early in his 30s, Kyrie Irving was a huge part of Dallas' impressive finals in 2023-24, averaging 22.1 points and 5.1 assists on 39.0% shooting from 3 in the postseason, playing a great Robin to Doncic's Batman. Irving didn't get Team USA consideration last summer, but he's off to another good start this season, putting up 23.4 points and 5.2 assists thus far in 2024-25 while shooting a career-high 45.1% from 3, so we had to rank him this high on the list even despite him not earning any individual accolades over the past year. 12. Kevin Durant, NBA stats: 26.0 PPG, 6.7 RPG, 4.2 APG, 1.3 BPG, 51.9 FG% in 70 games. Olympic stats: 13.8 PPG, 3.2 RPG, 2.3 APG, 54.0 FG% in 6 games. Accolades: All-NBA Second Team, All-Star, Olympic Gold Medal. One of Team USA's most important players at the Olympics, Kevin Durant hit the final dagger in the semifinal comeback victory for the Americans over Serbia. Durant was the team's third leading scorer in the tournament as he won a record 4th gold medal this past summer. That was after Durant had a second-team All-NBA 2023-24 season, one in which he was also named an All-Star. Durant has faced some injury issues over the past couple of seasons, and that includes so far in 2024-25. At the same time, he's once again putting up over 27 points per game thus far this campaign, on high efficiency at that, so he remains one of the best basketball players in the world. 13. Devin Booker, NBA stats: 26.4 PPG, 3.9 PG, 6.4 APG, 1.1 SPG, 48.0 FG% in 75 games. Olympic stats: 11.7 PPG, 2.7 RPG, 3.3 APG, 56.8 FG% in 6 games. Accolades: All-NBA Third Team, All-Star, Olympic Gold Medal. Suns star Devin Booker has put up excellent numbers in NBA competition over the past year. He was also the 4th leading scorer for Team USA at the Olympics, shooting 56.5% from 3 in the tournament and quietly hitting some huge shots throughout the event. Booker said he was willing to step back from his star role with Phoenix to be a role-playing dirty work guy for Team USA at the Olympics, and he backed that up, providing not just high-level three-point shooting but also some bulldog defending on the perimeter. Overall, it was a great year for Booker even despite Phoenix falling in the first round of the playoffs in 2023-24, and likewise failing to make noise at the most recent NBA Cup. 14. Victor Wembanyama, NBA stats: 24.0 PPG, 10.6 RPG, 4.2 APG, 1.2 SPG, 3.9 BPG, 47.8 FG% in 68 games. Olympic stats: 15.8 PPG, 9.7 RPG, 3.3 APG, 42.2 FG% in 6 games. Accolades: Rookie of the Year, All-Defensive First Team, All-Rookie First Team, Olympic silver medal, Olympic tournament All-Star 5. A breakout star as a first-year player, Victor Wembanyama has maybe the biggest ceiling ever as far as his NBA potential goes. Wembanyama already set a record in his first season, becoming the first rookie ever to earn first-team All-Defense honors. Standing at 7'3" with guard-like abilities as a shooter and ball handler, as well as a game-changing defensive presence, Wembanyama has led the league in blocks both years of his career and has seen his outside shooting improve so far in 2024-25, with the big man knocking down nearly 36% of his threes this campaign. Wembanyama has also shown a propensity for stepping up in big moments, including in the 2024 Olympics. The 2023 number 1 overall pick faced a ton of pressure at the prestigious tournament, tasked with leading a veteran French team in an event that took place in his home country. And he stepped up mightily, especially once Rudy Gobert got benched by France, with Wembanyama leading his country to the gold medal game, where it ultimately fell to the loaded American squad. Against Team USA, Wembanyama was excellent, putting up 26 points, 7 rebounds and 2 assists on 57.9% shooting, proving his worth as a big game player. All in all, it was a magnificent 2024 for Wembanyama, and 2025 should be even better for the otherworldly big man, as he looks firmly ahead of schedule in his NBA career, which is almost hard to believe considering the hype he entered the league with. 15. Stephen Curry, NBA stats. 24.6 ppg, 4.6 rpg, 5.8 apg, 40.83% in 69 games. Olympic stats. 14.8 ppg, 3.2 rpg, 2.5 apg, 50.0 fg% in 6 games. Accolades. All-NBA Third Team, All-Star, Clutch Player of the Year, Olympic Gold Medal, Olympic Tournament All-Star 5. The leading scorer for Team USA at the Olympics, Stephen Curry made a late run at the tournament MVP honors that ultimately went to James, as Curry's heroics in the semifinal and final will be talked about for years to come. Over those two all-important contests, Curry went nuclear, hitting 65.4% of his threes, including 4 in the fourth quarter against France in the gold medal game after the French had kept things tight late between the two basketball powerhouses. Curry's daggers against the host nation ultimately gave the Americans the gold medal. Curry also won Clutch Player of the Year for 2023-24, along with earning third-team All-NBA and All-Star distinctions. The 36-year-old is off to a somewhat slow start in 2024-25, however, averaging his fewest points per game, 21.8, since 2011-12, outside of his 2019-20 campaign which lasted just 5 games due to injury. Plus, the Warriors missed the playoffs despite Curry's elite productiveness. 16. Domantas Sabonis, NBA stats. 20.0 ppg, 14.1 rpg, 7.7 apg, 59.7 fg% in 81 games. Accolades. All-NBA Third Team. One of the best big men in the NBA today, Domantas Sabonis has gotten off to a strong start to 2024-25, averaging a career-high 21.1 points per game to go with 13.5 rebounds and 6.0 assists. He's likewise shooting a career-best rate from 3 at 41.8%. Sabonis' issues lie on the defensive end, and even despite his strong play this year, his team, the Sacramento Kings, has been quite disappointing, sitting at 13-17 through 30 games. That's after Sacramento missed the playoffs last year. Hence, he's not further up this ranking. 17. De'Aaron Fox, NBA stats. 25.5 ppg, 4.8 rpg, 5.7 apg, 2.0 spg, 46.4 fg% in 81 games. Without receiving a single individual accolade in 2024, likewise without making the playoffs, making a run in the NBA Cup and after getting snubbed for Team USA, we couldn't justify ranking De'Aaron Fox any higher than this, even despite his impressive numbers in the NBA. Even so, Fox is one of the best point guards in the league, an explosive floor general with shot-making ability from all 3 levels, one who has formed a productive partnership with his star frontcourt partner Sabonis. 18. Jalen Williams, NBA stats. 20.3 ppg, 5.0 rpg, 5.0 apg, 1.5 spg, 51.7 FG% in 82 games. One of the NBA's blossoming young stars, Oklahoma City's Jalen Williams has continued on his upward trajectory this season, putting up career-high marks in points 21.6, rebounds 5.9, and assists 5.0, while being very disruptive on the defensive end, averaging 1.8 steals per contest. A bucket-getting assassin from the mid-range, Williams is as smooth as they come as far as pull-up scorers in the NBA today, and he looks well in line to make his Team USA debut either at the 2027 World Cup or 2028 Olympics. The fact Oklahoma City has been one of the best regular season teams in the league over the past couple of seasons, also taking into account the team's run to the NBA Cup championship game this year, helped elevate his spot in this ranking. 19. Pascal Siakam. NBA stats. 21.1 ppg, 7.3 rpg, 3.6 apg, 54.2 FG% in 95 games. One of the Iron Men of the past year, Pascal Siakam played a lot of basketball in 2024 between the NBA regular season, playoffs and NBA Cup, though he did get a break last summer since he didn't play for Cameroon at the Olympic qualifying tournament. Siakam was traded early in 2024 from the Toronto Raptors to the Indiana Pacers and played a large part in the latter's run to the Eastern Conference Finals this year with his driving ability and transition scoring. 20. Donovan Mitchell. NBA stats. 20. High-level scorer with creating plays for others wonderfully. Mitchell led Cleveland to the second round of the playoffs to close out 2023-24, so it'll be fascinating to watch the rest of this Cavaliers season unfold. Cleveland was good enough to win a playoff round last year, and it could head into this postseason with even more momentum, so how far will the Cavaliers be able to go this time around? And how will Mitchell continue to balance his scoring with his playmaking, especially come playoff time? 21. Tyrese Haliburton. NBA stats. 17.6 ppg, 3.9 rpg, 9.1 apg, 1.3 spg, 45.3 FG% in 86 games. Olympic stats. 2.7 ppg, 0.7 apg, 60.0 FG% in 3 games. Accolades. All-NBA Third Team, All-Star, Olympic Gold Medal. Taken to the Paris Olympics over Brunson likely thanks to his playmaking chops, Haliburton has had a bit of an up and down last couple of seasons. Somehow, while establishing himself as one of the premier point guards in the NBA over the past few campaigns, Haliburton has seen his shooting fluctuate from red-hot to ice-cold. He went to the Olympics but barely played, and rightfully so, considering the talent ahead of him on that team. He reached the Eastern Conference Finals in 2023-24 but still catches flack from fans for his slow start to 2024-25 shooting the ball. Even so, Haliburton's shooting has heated up again late in the 2024 calendar year, with the high-level playmaker hitting 42.6% of his threes over his past 7 games. Hopefully, for Haliburton's sake, that is a sign of things to come for him in 2025, and he's fully past the nagging injuries that slowed him down in 2023-24. When healthy, Haliburton is one of the more entertaining point guards to watch, with elite passing ability and fun off-the-dribble scoring with a unique release on his three-point jumper. 22. Karl-Anthony Towns. NBA stats. 22.5 ppg, 10.0 rpg, 3.2 apg, 41.93% in 76 games. Accolades. All-Star. Star big man Karl-Anthony Towns was a model citizen for the Minnesota Timberwolves, loyal to the team, extremely good to the city and community around it, and very productive for the franchise over many years. So, naturally, ahead of the 2024-25 season, the team basically out of nowhere decided to trade him to his hometown squad, the New York Knicks. Minnesota is still paying the price for that trade, sitting 9th in the West as of this writing with a mediocre 15-14 record, while the Knicks have made out like bandits, boasting a 20-10 record behind the elite play of their new star big man. Towns has gotten off to a great start in 2024-25, averaging 24.6 points, a league-leading 13.7 rebounds and 3.5 assists per game on elite shooting splits of 53.8, 44.7, 84.3. And that's after Towns helped lead Minnesota to the Western Conference Finals in 2023-24. 23. Damian Lillard, NBA stats. 24.5 ppg, 4.3 rpg, 7.0 apg, 92.1 ft% in 70 games. Accolades: All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, NBA Cup Champion, NBA Cup All-Tournament Team. Now better adjusted to his new team situation, star point guard Damian Lillard has gotten off to a great start in 2024-25, averaging over 25 points and 7 assists so far this campaign on 37+% shooting from 3. Lillard, along with Antetokounmpo, helped lead the Bucks to the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, impressively dismantling the Thunder in the final. We'll see if the star duo can maintain that form once the playoffs roll around, but there's no doubt Lillard looks much more comfortable in Milwaukee so far this season. 24. Derrick White, NBA stats. 15.5 ppg, 4.5 rpg, 4.7 apg, 1.1 spg, 89.0 ft% in 92 games. Olympic stats. 3.8 ppg, 1.4 rpg, 1.6 apg, 41.2 fg% in 5 games. Accolades: NBA title, Olympic gold medal. One of the most impactful role players in the NBA today, and it almost feels unfair to call him that, as he's a great player, just not a star. Derrick White had a fantastic calendar year, playing important roles in both Boston's championship run in 2024 and for Team USA at the Olympics as an off-the-bench defender, carving out an even bigger role for the Americans than Haliburton had. White can score, rebound, create and defend, the last trait probably being his most impressive, and he's done well to develop into the key player he is today.